Good day guys, T90. So today, this will be a skin showcase for Clint's mythic skin. As I promised from the last video, I will be doing a skin, skin showcase. I think this skin is okay. I think it's okay. It's not the best, but definitely an okay skin for Clint. Especially, I think it suits him the most. I think most skins suits Clint to begin with. Most of his skins has suited him. I think there's only one skin I don't think it suits him. I don't remember the name, but yeah. Anyway, this will also be a tutorial. So yeah, tutorial plus showcase. Why did I decide to do this both at the same time? Well, not gonna lie, guys. I don't think I can make this all about just the skin. I think if I make this entirety about the skin, I think I'm just gonna go say some few stuff and that's about it. Besides that, getting gameplay with Clint. Not gonna lie, I'm currently having a mental issue when it comes to playing Clint. Yes, I am that bad at using Clint. No, I'm just joking. I'm not bad at using Clint, but my team is. I absolutely hate playing Clint in rank because I can never, ever get a good tank. Even until now, we don't have a tank. That's why I don't like playing Clint. I never get a good tank on Clint. Like every game I play, I have. The last gameplay I had that I had a good tank was with friends, and that was last year ago. I'm playing solo queue right now with Clint. Too bad my squad is not on. If I would be doing this with my squad, because it is absolutely 100% painful to play him without a tank. I mean, right now, this Judah is not that bad. He knows how to rotate. But if you guys saw my other gameplays with Clint, oh, you can feel my pain. You guys could definitely feel my pain with Clint on those other gameplays. Anyway, if you guys wanna see what other games look like, well, here you go. Absolutely just sad right there. Defeat. MVP defeat. That's that one game that I was able to win, but the only reason I didn't use that replay was because I was not able to record the gameplay. I thought I recorded the gameplay, but apparently I did not. My recording software was not recording, so I didn't bother watching the entire gameplay again to just record it again. I don't think people like that, so I decided not to do that. So I decided to try and grab a painfully new gameplay where there's a saber. Yes, a saber. Arena. Yes, arena. Arena is very, very, very painful right now, and I hate fighting arenas, including saber, which does not make things easier. And I'm not MVP in this match. Yes, you already heard me right. I'm not MVP in this match. Feel free to click off the video. No. Don't click off the video. No, don't click off the video. We're just getting started. Anyway, with all those chit chat aside, let's start off with his passive skill. His passive skill, double shot. This passive, after each skill cast, Clint's next base attack will be stronger, will have a bigger range, and can activate basic attack effects and can be critical. This skill will hit any enemy that is in one linear lane that he is shooting at. So if you shoot in front of you and there's enemies in front of you, as many as there are, they will all be hit. Anyway, let's move on to his first skill. His first skill, Quick Draw. It is where Clint shoots 5 bullets or fires 5 bullets in a targeted location. This skill cannot hit more than 5 enemies. So this skill will always prioritize enemy heroes more than creeps and minions. So if there's minions and then there's 5 heroes, it will prioritize the heroes. It will target them first. And you normally only get 5 heroes in the game, so it shouldn't go beyond 5. But in cases where you have a San, a Zasko, a hero that summons creeps, yeah, 5 bullets is definitely, you're gonna need them. This skill can also be used in check and bushes, since when you shoot at a bush, the bullets, you can see where the bullets go if there's an enemy inside the bush. I'm not sure if this can work in other graphics. I think I'm at the highest graphics, if not I'm on high graphics. I'm not sure if it can work on low graphics or medium graphics, so I'm not too sure on that part. His second, and let's move on to his second skill next. His second skill, trapping recall. Clint throws a trap to a targeted location while jumping backwards. If this skill hits an enemy, his second skill's cooldown will be reduced by 40%. So, if this skill hits an enemy hero, this will immobilize the enemy hero, making them unable to move. And making them unable to move, it does not mean they cannot cast skills, so still be careful on that part. So his final skill, his ultimate, is Grenade Bombardment. Clint launches a grenade in a single direction. It will explode on impact and will deal damage to the surrounding enemies. So this skill explodes on impact. It cannot go beyond the enemies. So that's kinda harsh if you are trying to hit someone in the back lines and all. But anyway, besides all that, let's talk about combos next. I'm not gonna lie here. I just spam his skills. I don't have a proper combo for him. Yeah, that's the truth. I don't have a proper combo for him. But I normally start with his first skill. I rarely start with his second or his third skill. But the only time I would start with his second skill is when I'm trying to chase someone. And third skill if I'm trying to burst someone. But in any other scenarios, I just spam his skills. That's all. I just spam every last bit of his skills. That's the only combo I normally use, so I can't say much on the other combos. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go on with his builds and emblems next, shall we? His emblems, Assassin emblem or Marksman emblem, but I prefer Assassin emblem since it does damage. Since Clint is not a attack speed hero, dealing more damage is better. Since Marksman emblems is normally used for attack speed heroes, Assassin emblem is perfect for Clint because it gives movement speed at the same time, some extra damage and penetration, and some cooldown reduction which Clint actually needs for his first skill. Now on to his substats of his emblems. I decided to go with Agility for movement speed, Master Assassin for extra damage on a 1v1, and Quantum Charge for extra movement speed. You can also see my build there. I call this build the Max Penetration build. It's just a bunch of penetration items. That's all there is. Tips before I get into this, I think one of my few tips for Clint is use your first skill on check ambushes, and second tip will be utilizing his skills in the team fight because he can burst down any squishy hero in an instant when built properly. Okay, let's start off, shall we? So boots can be the Mana Regen boots or the CD reduction boots. Either one of those works fine for Clint. If you want a little more defensive, tough boots and warrior boots also works. As his first main core item, it would be Hunter Strike. Hunter Strike works very well for Clint because Clint's basic attack will instantly hit anyone 5 times in an instant when aimed at a single target, which gives him a little more extra speed. Blade of Heptasis works perfectly well as his second item because it gives him extra damage on his basic attack, which can also be activated when using his passive skills basic attack, which makes it deal a lot of damage when used correctly at the correct time against a squishy unit. And Malefic Mo is a dependent item. It depends on if you have tanky enemies or not. If you have tanky enemies, build it. If you don't have to. You can replace that with Sea Halberd. Or if you want, you can still build it against squishy enemies, up to your choice. For me, I also build it while against squishy enemies. Another thing, and after that would be the Malefic Gun. The Malefic Gun works perfectly well because it gives Clint more extra range for his passive skill. So that's very, very good. Next item will be up to you. You don't have to build Malefic Gun as well. If you want, you can build a little more defensive item. You can put Most Gold Meteor on that. Sea Halberd if you want. Up to your choice. You can also build Thunderbolt on that part depending on your perspective and your choice of your gameplay and how the matchmaking of the enemy is. If you think you are gonna get burst instantly, go with Thunderbolt because it gives you both physical and magic defense. And it gives you a little extra 2 damage against enemies. If you go with Mana Legion boots though, you do not have to go with endless battles. So yeah, up to your choice if you want to build endless battle or not. I tend not to, since it's just another thing that takes up my cap slot, and I want to burst down enemies very instantly. The one from my gameplay build, the one that I showed you before, is not the same because the first reason is I do not fully build my emblems, my build set until in the match. So yeah, this is the first time I actually did it because, well, I have to because I'm literally making a tutorial for you guys, and I tend to just don't fix my build setups until in the match. So yeah. And that's for his emblems and items out there. So another tip is, do not use your second skill in vain, since your second skill is your only main of escape, your way to escape away from a dangerous spot. So using it with no proper reason is not gonna be the smartest idea. Yeah, I'm saying that, but I also do it. You don't know how many times I died using Clint. And I'm totally not on 40% win rate on Clint right now because of that. Totally not. Yeah. Nah, I'm on 40% win rate on Clint. Yeah. My lowest win rate on Marksman is gotta be Clint. But that's about it for me today, guys. That's for all the tips, and I think just the showcase. I think I will add a little screen bottom after this about the skin showcase. And please don't forget to like and subscribe as usual, and I'll see you guys on the skin showcase after this one. After this end screen match. But it was certainly fun today. I am finally on Mythic 17 stars, painfully, torturously, after win, lose on trying to get a good gameplay on Clint. I finally got it, guys. Okay, so let's start off with a little showcase of his passive skill. So I think the passive skill is a little okay, but I think it could be more flashy. But I think this is a fine combination for his skin. The red fits perfectly for the effects of his passive. But like I said, I think it could have been added a little more, and could have been a little more brighter. Not gonna lie. For his first skill, I think they put in a lot of details on it. But once again, I think it could have been a little bit more flashy. I think this skin could have been a little bit more flashy than it's supposed to be. I mean, it's a mythic skin after all. It's not like it's collector or epic skin. But I think it could have been a lot more flashy than it's supposed to be. But I still like how they designed the skin. They designed it pretty well. I just think they could have added a little more effects, not gonna lie. For his second skill, I think they did an amazing thing when they showed what it looks like when the enemies are entrapped. I like the cross. It looks amazing for his second skill. And I like how the bonga supposed to work. I think that's what they call it. I like how the bonga works if it doesn't hit an enemy when he throws it. It looks great. And if it hits an enemy, it looks even fantastic. For his ult, it looks great. His ult actually looks great. It's not that bad. It actually looks fantastic. A little more flashy could work actually. A little more flashiness on his ult. But overall, I like his ult the most. And than the first skill and passive skill. But I think the best one that has to be his second skill. Just my opinion, by the way. Everybody could have their own opinion. Anyway, that will be all for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. And also, you can also join my Discord server. Links will be down below in the description as always, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you and bye bye!